The Law Report is sponsored by Endeavour Safety Solutions. Hello, welcome to The Law Report, your weekly guide to all things in the magical underground. I'm your host, Nathaniel Armitage, and I'm joined as always by my trusty colleague, James McCall. Hi, Mac, how you doing?
I'm good. It's great to be here again, as always. I'm looking forward to today's show.
Well, today's show is all about yours and my favorite. Yeah, we're talking about the Cagliostro, of course. Somebody who is very familiar to our listeners and to us. So it'll be interesting. You've heard about this, the recording. It's recently surfaced. Fascinating
It is
recording.
absolutely fascinating.
So we're gonna listen to that. We have a copy of the recording. We're going to play that and see what we can make of it. It's an interesting listen. Something I'm sure some of our listeners will have already heard.
Yeah, definitely.
For us, I think this is the most access we've ever had.
Yep.
It's really quite interesting. I mean, we don't know where this is coming from, who created, who that guy is. We've got names in here. We obviously know the Cagliostro.
Yeah.
We know Lauren.
We've heard that name before.
We know that name. We've heard that name before. But this guy who recorded, who is he?
I guess we'll find out.
So, but let's focus first on our news report. On Thursday, the website was down for 12 hours due to a DDoS attack. Gail and her team are still investigating the source. Gail has issued a new set of guidelines for protecting your sites and for access to the main pages. Please check your inbox in the usual manner. A rare copy of the Chromacopia Volume 3 has been found and put up for auction on Darkbid. The book sold for over 3,000 Bitcoin to an unnamed bidder. Police were left baffled last Friday when shoppers in the London district began to report seeing a woman levitating. More on this from Alan Taylor.
Witnesses on Camden High Street claimed to have seen a woman rise at least a metre off the ground in what one man described as an act of flight.
She was just stood there 1 minute and then sort of hovering in the air. She moved a little, like she was flying, but not far. I ain't seen nothing like it, never seen nothing like it.
Police are attributing the incident to a form of mass hallucination caused by a gas leak, which is a known tactic for dealing with unexplained phenomenon. Local sources tell me that known operatives were in the area and they believe that the woman was not responsible for her own actions, but was under the influence of an unseen assailant. These same sources confirm that there have been similar events before and that the relevant signs still linger in the area.
You can see here and here. These events the day before the etapa.
My source shows me the symbols sprayed on nearby walls, signs we've all come to recognise, and for some of us, come to fear.
Alan Taylor in London there. April 30th marks the Festival of Renewal. Make sure you get out and pay your respects to our winged friends who pass on their lives and memories to the next generation. A delegation is expected in Guthrie, just north of I-35. Aidan has the details on the website for those of you wishing to attend. And finally, Gemma reminds us that the frequencies to avoid this week are 450 megahertz, 1.3 gigahertz, and 2.7 gigahertz. And that's the news for this week. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to play the recording, and then we're going to talk about what we hear. If you haven't heard this before, I want to warn you. It gets deep. It gets pretty intense.
Absolutely.
So,
Watch out.
just be ready. Okay. I would like to ask my apprentice to join me on the stage for my final feat. Thank you, Miss Ellsworth. The translation is an ancient artifact, shrouded in mystery that I have spent years attempting to unravel. Many of you have seen what I have coaxed from it before: supernatural voices, creaking floors, chilling winds from some nether realm, In short, a haunting. I have performed the translation as a finale hundreds of times, but that was only scratching the surface of its true purpose. However, with the help of my talented apprentice, I have very recently plumbed the hidden depths of that ancient artifact. And tonight, you are going to see something new. Something no one in our modern age has ever seen. Tonight, you will witness the complete translation. Miss Ellsworth, are you ready? Lauren has the gift of telemancy, and she will now reach into my mind.
Are you sure?
It's all right. I'm ready. It will take the power of both of us to accomplish this incantation. I will require as little noise as possible, so that neither she nor I are distracted. I assure you this is for your safety, as we are completely unprepared for what may emerge from this precious object.
Mythelismus, crack the bone, when trembling flesh sings tender tone. For Chemitide brings waves of thunder, lightning to rip hearts asunder. By Orid's eye begins our ending, brave and bold our bodies bending. Now Ryle bleeds, torn souls start preaching, with tooth and claw through veil they're reaching. And so unburied, unbound, night, we bring forth the beasts combined.
Mythelismus, crack the bone, when trembling flesh seems tender tone. For Chemitide brings waves of thunder, lightning to rip hearts asunder.
Wait,
No, don't let go of me. Lawrence, stay with me.
what are you doing?
This is my gift to you.
What are you doing?
I am waking a god! You have traveled the universe to come here. I wake thee. I disturb thy slumber. This is not an object of ascension. It is a spire of sacrifice. You see the torch of life inside of me. Take it. Take it for your own and free me! Now!
Jesus Christ. I got you. I got you. Hang on. Hang on.
No, put me down. You can't be dead. It's impossible.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Just look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You're okay. You're okay. Oh my God. You're okay. You're okay. Look at me.
I see now.
What do you see?
I see the beginning. The end. I see everything now. I am.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What?
Boy. And that's where it ends, right?
That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I have so many questions.
Me too. I can't believe it.
I mean, what is that noise?
Every time I hear it.
What is that noise that
I don't know.
it's like a
do not know.
wind or
Maybe.
something? I mean, I don't know. There's clearly some kind of transformation going on.
Definitely,
I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, we need to unpack the whole thing. But
Yes.
where do we start?
I have no idea.
Maybe this is something that we should open up to the listeners and get them to discuss on the website. We haven't actually in the forums discussed this fully before. I'm not sure we understand the significance of it. But I mean, when the object, when it opens, what is that?
Terrifying is what it is. I do not know what is inside that thing or what was unleashed, but it's clearly some kind of apparition, or I don't want to say creature, that sounds ridiculous, but you know, the reaction of those people, there was something there that made them absolutely terrified. I'm terrified listening to it, but you know, I don't know what it was, and I don't want to particularly hypothesize.
But I also then, you know, what is she? What has she become? I
don't
don't
know.
get
That's-
this.
yeah.
Is she is now the now the Cagliostro,
I think
right?
that's
Yeah.
that's what
So-
she says at the end, that she has become the Cagliostro, that this thing has passed into her. She is like possessed by it or become it. You can hear it. There's those voices that transfer from him to her.
Cagliostro. I don't know. I mean,
Maybe.
it's such a mystery. We don't really understand
No.
fully the title and how it is inherited, but we know now that it is some kind of mystical force, some kind of transformation.
Yeah.
We can hear that.
Definitely.
What has happened to, you know, I mean, who is this guy that recorded this? We have no idea, and you know, he's hiding. But why?
Yeah.
Why hide?
Well, he's got to protect so much.
You know, why is no one talking about?
I don't know.
This
That freaks me out.
beyond our world,
Yeah.
or beyond
Our community.
our yeah.
I mean, I'm not one for conspiracy theories. I think that's ridiculous. But something feels like this has been silenced or closed down in some way. Now, I'm not saying that is some sort of stupid governmental thing. I'm thinking it's probably more magical in nature, that it has been erased or, you know, tampered with so that people don't remember this stuff or can't see it for some reason. That's,
Grand Central Station, man.
yeah,
I don't understand.
No, you'd know, wouldn't you?
You know, but
I mean, you can hear the people at the end. You can hear that there are commuters walking about. They must have noticed something. Must have. To cast a spell to hide an event of that size and magnitude would require a magician of enormous power. Enormous power. That's what I'm saying.
But I guess we'll never know. I mean, I feel like it's just the beginning. I feel like this is just the start of something. Her journey. I mean, where is she?
Cagliostro, yeah.
What has happened to her?
Who
And
knows?
to him, to the original Cagliostro, is he actually dead? And is she a danger? Is she coming back? Should we be worried about her? I just don't know any of this stuff. And that worries me.
Absolutely, yeah.
What is this? How dangerous is this?
Very dangerous.
Who are those people? Who are those guests?
Acolytes, I guess.
You know.
Believers.
So yeah, a lot of questions, and we're not gonna answer them in the 15 minutes we have here.
No.
Maybe this is something we should pick up on another episode. I don't know, but I think we should also open it up to a forum. So if you
definitely
have
on
an
the website.
opinion, you know, get to the website and tell us what you think. I think we can report back on this in a few weeks' time. Yeah, when we know more. That's all we have time for on this edition of the Low Report. Be sure to tune in next week. And in the meantime, check out the website and the usual forums. The Low Report was brought to you by Endeavour Safety Solutions. Endeavour, looking after all your abnormal online needs.